Hello guys, I hope everybody's well. Welcome to my channel. So today we're going to be working with a couple of Kundalini Yoga inspired exercises to help support a bad back and relieve any spinal tension. So before we get started, please like and subscribe to the channel and you'll get notified when more of this stuff pops up. Okay, so before we get into it, let's just think about the main two enemies of the spine, and that is soft beds, and can you guess the next one? Driving. Probably followed by slumping at a desk all day long, okay? But the first one is soft beds and driving. These two things in our modern day world, absolute enemies of the back. So I'm going to show you some exercises that you can do. They won't take long at all. Under 10 minutes, if you've ever got that time in the day, do these exercises during your daily life and in the morning or after work, etc., to be able to keep your spine mobile, the fluid in the spine, keeping it moving so that we're not creating inflammation and tension and stuff like that. Okay, so we're going to get going. If you struggle to sit to the floor like this, that's absolutely fine. Don't worry about it, okay? You can sit on a chair instead. So from here, if you're sitting on a chair, you can just bring your hands to your lap. If you're sitting on the floor, you can bring one hand in front of the other, right down by the front ankle. So you're in a cross-legged position, you can just sit up like this, okay? So wherever you are, you can do this little movement. So what we're going to do is we're going to inhale and reach the chest bone forward as we bend the elbows back. So we're sort of bringing the spine into this extended position. And then as we exhale, we're going to draw the chest back and round the back of the heart space away. So we're spreading the shoulder blades apart. So it looks like this. Inhale, open chest, bend the elbows. Shine the heart forward, and then exhale, round. Okay, just keep your head sort of level. We're not flicking it forward and back. And we're going to do this little exercise in a little bit of repetition with the breath. So let's go. If you're on a chair, hands on thighs, and if you're on the floor, hands come to that front ankle. Let's go. Inhale, exhale. Keep moving. We might even close the eyes down and connect the movement to the breath. So inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Really good. Keep going. And release it. Sit up nice and tall. Close the eyes down, relax the shoulder blades and just take a couple of deep conscious breaths into the belly. Lovely. And then from here, stay where you are. I'm just going to face you so you can see me from the front. Okay, from here we're going to take the fingertips onto the shoulders and the thumbs slightly behind the shoulders. So our elbows are out to the side. Again, you can do it on a chair, it doesn't matter. We're going to inhale, twist to the left, bring your head with you, and exhale, twist to the right. And it's going to look like this. Okay, and we can start it. So some people might be going slower and some people might be going a little bit faster. Just make sure you bring your head with you. We're just trying to get that rotation into the spine. The spine wants to move in lots of different ways. Getting it all open, nice and spacious. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Just a few more rounds. And come to the centre, take an inhale, lengthen the spine, hold the breath. And then exhale, release the hands down so that the back of the hand is on the knee and you're lifting up through the sternum, closing the eyes, concentrate on that Long, slow, deep breath coming into the belly. Okay, really nice. And then from here we're going to bring the fingertips back onto the shoulders. So we've got the fingers forward and the thumbs back. And we're going to think about engaging our pelvic floor muscles. So bum muscles, wee muscles, lower belly muscles are slightly engaged. So we're going to take a little tilt to the left. On exhale, inhale back up. Exhale to the right, bring your head with you. Sometimes it wants to stay where it is, but bring it with you. Taking these lateral bends. Now the reason we're engaging the pelvic floor muscles here is because it's going to allow the hips to stay nice and neutral so that both sit bones sort of stay on the floor and the movement comes from the torso. Be mindful of your own spine, guys. So if you want to come a little bit softer with this, you don't have to come so deep. Be kind to yourself. Close the eyes, just take a few more rounds of this. Work with the breath very naturally. And then come all the way up. Take an inhale and an exhale. Bring the back of the hands onto the kneecaps, sit up tall, close your eyes, concentrate on the breath. Lovely. And then from here we're going to do some really simple head rolls or neck rolls. So I just want you to tilt the chin so the chin starts to draw towards the chest. Keep the shoulder blades relaxed. Inhale, take the right ear to the right shoulder. And exhale, bring the chin back to the chest. Half head rolls. Inhale, left ear, left shoulder. Exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, right ear, right shoulder. This time we're going to bring the head all the way back, very, very, very slowly. Be mindful of your own neck and all the way down. Okay, so full head rolls. Inhale all the way back. Close your eyes, concentrate on the breath. Exhale down. And 2 more times. Inhale back, very slowly, no sudden movements. Exhale down. And 1 more time. Inhale and exhale. And then from here our chin touches the chest. Make a little... And then opposite direction. Okay, so inhaling all the way to the left, back and down. Use your breath and keep it mindful. Inhaling back. If this doesn't work, you can always do half head rolls and build it up. Exhale down. It's a fragile little area, it's a cervical spine, so make sure you're taking it slowly and steady. And 1 more round. Inhale as you come back. Exhale down. And then from here, as your chin touches your chest, make a fist with one hand. Place the fist on the forehead and bring the head all the way back up on its axis. Again, you can close the eyes down and connect back to the breath. Good. Fab. So for the last couple of exercises, we're going to come onto the hands and knees to start with. Make sure your fingertips are nice and spread. Your shoulder blades are stacked over your wrists. If you've got any knee troubles, you can roll up a little bit of mat or cushion underneath the knees for this one. Okay, and then from here what we're going to do is something called Spinal Flex. So as we inhale, we're going to lift the tailbone and the gaze towards the sky. Oh, I've got a hair in my eye. And then as we exhale, we're going to draw the belly in and round the spine up towards the ceiling, almost like an angry cat. Use your breath, close the eyes, inhale, extension, and exhale. Flexion, round. A few more rounds. Inhale, extension, and exhale. Flexion. And let's go 1 more time. Inhale, and exhale. And then come to a neutral spine position, so you're just like a tabletop. Inhale, bring the right arm up towards the sky, and exhale, thread that right arm underneath the left arm, bringing the outer edge of the head to the floor, so bringing the right side of the head to the floor. You can take the left hand and stretch it out in front of you. Some people might bring the top arm, the left hand up and around the body towards the inner right thigh, and then open out, finding this rotation of the spine. Lovely. And we can swap sides, so bring the left hand down, push the earth away, come into that all fours position. Inhale the left arm to the sky, exhale, thread it through. Take your right hand and walk it towards the front of the mat, finding a nice stretch. And if you want to come deeper, you can take that right hand up and around the body towards the inner left thigh and open out. So find a little sort of twist to the right. Breathe into it. And release. Push yourself all the way back up into that all fours position. Okay, and from here, we've got our hands nicely grounded to the floor. To rock the body forward so your hips are further forward than your knees. Wrap your elbows under and lower to the floor by bending the elbows, squeezing the ribs, maybe even rolling the whole body down a little bit. And as we get to the floor, we're going to take an inhale and push the earth away. So we're lifting the chest off the floor. We're still pressing the hips into the floor, so we've got the pubic bone connected to the floor, and we're taking a nice extension. Our elbows are in, our shoulders are down and back. We're lifting and lengthening through the head. If that doesn't work, come onto the forearms and take a Sphinx pose instead. So you can do the same thing, getting some space into the chest and a little bit of back extension, but you're on the forearms. Lovely. And then from here, wherever you are, whichever position you're in, exhale, bring the chest back down and push up and back into a child's pose position. So we're sending the hips towards the heels, stretching the arms out in front of us and breathing in this position. Breathe really deep into the belly, so we're starting to also expand and open out through these really tight, tense little back areas. The lower back gets a little bit tight. You might even bring the elbows to the floor, bring the palms to touch above the head, and just concentrate on a long, slow, deep breath. If this position doesn't really serve you very well, you might bring something underneath the face. So you might even bring like a block or a book or a cushion underneath the face. So it's all about working your body to the movement, whatever suits. Okay? And then from here, roll the body up and come to a seated position. Again, you might be on a chair, you might be on the floor, it doesn't matter. You might be on your sofa, doesn't matter where you are. But let's just think about moving through each posture with awareness to our body and our back. And progress it over time. So just come to a comfortable seated position. Take a moment to close your eyes down. Connect back to the breath, bringing it into the belly. And Satnam, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, like and subscribe to the channel if it's something that you're into. And happy backs. Ciao.